Good morning, guys, and happy Valentine's Day if you're watching this on Friday. As you can see, we are dressed for the occasion. Valentine's Day last year is actually the day before I met my now boyfriend, and I had so many thoughts about love and relationships and being single at 29. So today I thought we would spend the day together and do it big, have a little Valentine's with myself today and with you guys, and talk about all the things. Like, there's so many things that have happened in the last year. I think today we're treating ourselves, and I actually just got some new pods delivered that I'm so excited about. Ooh. They came out with Valentine's Day pods. They're limited edition. I'm so excited. I said this last year, I'll say it again, I'll say it next year, I'll say it forever. Valentine's Day is not just for people in relationships. Okay, just a moment. Look how cute. We have white chocolate and strawberry coffee. I really hope it doesn't disappoint. Oh my God. Oh my God, I smell it. Straight up smells like strawberry milk. And I love strawberry milk. I do fear that it's not gonna taste as good as it smells, because that usually happens with these pods, but we'll see. Okay, okay, okay. We're gonna make a little vanilla froth. I think it'll bring the flavors out of it. At least it should. I'll be back. I made a heart. That's pretty cute. Let's try that again. I'm not gonna lie, like the flavors do come out of it when I add milk, but I taste more of like the strawberry, I think. You know what? I already knew that it wasn't gonna taste the way it smelled. I already knew. Am I still a little disappointed? Maybe, but whatever. Doesn't really matter because we're gonna make heart pancakes. This is my thing. I've started a tradition with myself to make myself heart pancakes because, you know, romantic love is not the only kind of love. The love you have with yourself is top always, no matter what. Stunning. Now, if you know me, you know that I love food. Food is a form of self-care to me, like truly. Whenever I'm having a day, like I can have some comfort food and truly feel better. And like, what's better than heart-shaped food? Even though I am in fact in a relationship this Valentine's Day, I still really wanted to have this day with myself and treat myself to all my favorite things, just like for me. See, this is a way to start the day. A wonderful little self-care solo day. Okay, so this is gonna sound kind of funny, but this is how I feel. 2023 was for friendship. That was my year for friendship and fun and like living my life to the fullest as a single person. And I certainly took advantage of it. I lived my life, really worked on building community in this city, building my friendships, and just like saying yes to everything. I think it was my yes year. 2024, I met my boyfriend right after Valentine's Day. And basically overall, I think that 2024 was me figuring out how to be in a relationship again after not really being in a serious relationship in a long time, especially like in your late 20s. It was definitely the focus of 2024 for me. Obviously I had other things that I tried to find balance, but like, you know, 2025 is for me. Obviously, I still want to work on my friendship, my relationship, and, you know, have balance. And that is part of working on me, is finding balance in all of it. So we're actually gonna go take an hour and go work out. This is the first time in my life, well, no, it's not the first time in my life where I'm really dedicating time to my health. You know, I had my running moment and that was really fun, but then I hurt my ankle and it was really hard to keep going. Also with the fear of like knowing I could hurt my ankle again, that was hard. And I really was so dependent on running as my one form of exercise. And so I'm just trying to branch out. Today we're going to abs and butt, because wouldn't it be nice to have some abs for the summertime, right? And not for anyone else, truly for me. Like I want the abs for myself. My friends don't give a shit if I have abs. My boyfriend loves me without the abs right now. So, you know, it's just bonus. But me, I want the abs. I want that. And I want a nice ass too. I do. I cannot deny it. I would love a beautifully round butt. I just would. So we're working on it because self-love is so important. It is more important than anything. If you don't care about yourself, you are going to settle for the shittiest of treatment from people that do not deserve you. I have so many thoughts. I'm so excited to talk today. I feel like it's gonna be a good vlog. It's gonna be a good day. It is literally so hot in that class, so hot that I can't put my jacket on the first like 5 minutes. So it doesn't look like February, except for the snow. But like, feels sad on my skin, I feel hot. I definitely look insane. That class was no joke. Holy heck. That might have been the hardest class I've done ever. But truly, there is no better feeling than finishing a workout. There's no better feeling. Prioritizing your health, I think, is the greatest form of self-care. Like, you can take all the bubble baths in the world, but if you don't actually take care of yourself and push yourself, you are doing yourself a disservice. And I'm talking to my previous self. I'm talking to me a year ago, 2 years ago, my whole life. I've never been somebody that prioritized working out. Like, I'll have short little stints of prioritizing it and sticking to it, and then I fall off. And I think it has been the greatest disservice of my life thus far. And I think, you know, for this 30th year of my life, I'm truly dedicated to making this a lifestyle change, not a momentary like training for one thing and then falling off. I want this to be my life because the feeling is so worth it. It might be hard to stick to routines sometimes. It definitely can be, especially for me. I have a hard time sticking to things. Like, I really get, you know, excited about something and then I move on to something else, and it's just how I've always been. But the feeling that I feel right now is so rewarding. For any of you that are like me, that have, you know, wanted to be like this and wanted to work out, have a hard time sticking to it, have a hard time going to classes or finding something you like, it is so worth pushing through and continuing to try. Even if you fall off, try again. Try again. It is so rewarding. Like, this is the greatest thing that I can do for myself because it helps mentally, physically, for your like general health. And if I end up with an ass and some abs, even better. It's just like there's nothing wrong. You can do no wrong when it comes to physical health and physical exercise. And I'm a happy girl now for the rest of the day. Incredible. I'm gonna be nice and sore tomorrow, I tell you that, but that's tomorrow's problem. Today, we're having a lovely day. We got a shower, I'm disgusting. You know what, actually we're gonna have a quick little protein shake. The instructor always recommends having protein within 30 minutes of the class. Apparently it helps with the muscles. I don't really know. I'm new to this, okay? And I don't have exact measurements, but that's okay. I'm gonna guesstimate the amount that would be in a scoop. I'm gonna do half milk, half water. I've got these mini little shaker balls, so I can put them in my Erewhon glass, and now we fill. You might be wondering why I put it in an Erewhon jar, and it's for the vibes, okay? It's for the vibes. I am a girl for the vibes. It makes me happy, and why not? Cheers. It's like a vanilla milkshake with 30 grams of protein. Actually more than that, because this has 14 grams in itself. Okay, now we turn on the shower. Okay, I think we've very much clarified that I prioritize self-care. I think through my single season, prioritizing myself is what has made me who I am now in my current relationship. And with that, I want to talk about the things, go over there, that I've learned in the last year from being in my relationship, and things that I wish I could have told myself when I was single, or just like things to know. I think they're important things to know whether you're in a relationship or not. This relationship is not my first relationship, but I do feel it is the most healthy, balanced, and just overall well-rounded relationship I've ever been in. But I have still learned quite a lot through it in the last year, which is also just crazy to think that it's been a year. Like, I had really just lost all hope in finding somebody and meeting a partner. You know, when I was younger, all I wanted was a boyfriend. I just wanted to say I have a boyfriend versus what I want as an adult. I want a partner. I want somebody that I can trust and go through life with and rely on. When I met him, I had pretty much given up on the concept of finding somebody. I was like, I'm just done. I tried my best through 2023, and I was truly just happy with myself, and I didn't really want anyone to ruin that peace that I felt with myself. And I think because I had reached that point, I wasn't going to settle at all. I mean, I was never going to settle, but when you're really happy with yourself and you don't want anyone ruining your peace, like, you're just not going to let that happen. So when I met him, I was like, oh, he is peace. Like, this is chill. And it just evolved naturally. But I learned a lot in the first like 3 months, 6 months about being in a relationship in my late 20s versus, you know, starting a relationship when you're 21 or 25. It's so different. First of all, and I knew this then, being single is not a waiting room. It's not a phase to get through and like just wait until you find your person. Obviously you can want to meet somebody. I wanted to meet somebody, but I never thought that I was waiting to be happy until I was through the single season, because you really have no control over it. You have no idea when you're going to meet somebody, and again, you just don't want to settle. It is so much better to be alone than to be with the wrong person. It definitely takes patience, but it is worthwhile, you know? I think there is so much good that comes out of being single and enjoying it and embracing it, which is why I put so much emphasis to always try to appreciate every moment that I had when I was single. Even though like there are obviously some hard days, it is almost inevitable that one day that changes and you never get it back. There is so much freedom in being single. Obviously, I still feel a lot of freedom, you know, having a partner, but it's not the same. It's totally different, and you may as well appreciate it while you have it. One of the biggest things I learned is that real love takes time. I was truthfully very used to the love bombers and the toxic, like, oh my God, I feel like I met my person on the first date. I was so caught up in what it was supposed to feel like based off what I see on social media and see all these couples. But when you look at other couples online, you totally forget what those couples have gone through to get to where they are in that moment, if that's even a real moment. There is a lot of anxiety in not knowing what's to come. And actually on our second date, he told me that he takes things slowly. And I was like, wow, okay, love that. But it actually caused me a lot of anxiety because I was constantly comparing it to what I thought I should feel by like a month in or 2 months in. But in the reality, it was really good that we took our time to like genuinely get to know each other before, I don't know, obsession. Like when I was 21 and I met guys, I was like head over heels immediately, and you just don't think that deeply. And when you are in your later 20s or early 30s, people have pasts, they have experiences, they have things they've gone through that, you know, make them who they are now. I have my own. I have a ton of anxieties from previous relationships that I've worked on and worked through being single, but there are some things that you only work through when you're in another relationship. My relationship was very steady, very consistent, but it wasn't like I wasn't about to say I love you a month in, and I think that's healthy. But I think there's such an expectation to feel that right away, but like, I don't know. Anytime I've ever felt that way, it was with a very toxic person who was love bombing me, and you know, in reality, those like people didn't know me. Like, why are you hyping me up so much? I've known you for 4 hours. Like, it just, I think the way that a relationship evolves in a slow way is actually so nice, because I know that we know each other. Like a month in, I was like, okay, maybe we're not going to be the kind of couple that texts this and this and this. A month later, we were that kind of couple. And then 2 months in, I'm like, maybe we're not going to be this kind of couple that does this. 2 months after that, we were, you know, like it just evolves. Like instead of feeling this like hot and heavy honeymoon stage in the first 3 months that like fizzles out, and then you have anxieties with figuring out how to process that and like this new normal, it's only gotten better. You build trust through experience, and it's just like showing up again and again and again, and it's been quite a wonderful thing. But I think it's really easy this day and age where, you know, if you don't feel hot and heavy, like just obsession right off the bat, people give up and they're like, this isn't my person. But relationships take time. They take time to evolve, and people don't have patience anymore. Like I didn't, but it is rewarding. I see all the time people talking about like, if he wanted to, he would. I do not believe in that, honestly. I think to a certain extent, yes, but I think just like as a general statement, I do not believe in that. People can't read your mind. They don't know what you want unless you tell them. Like you have to communicate your needs and your wants and your expectations. And if they still don't follow through on those things, then yes, they didn't want to. But a lot of the time people don't know, like they don't know what you're looking for, and you actually have to communicate. It's hard. It feels very vulnerable, and you're kind of putting yourself out there, but that's how you build trust in a relationship. You know, being able to be honest with each other and share your feelings, and then having them listen, you know, that's what builds trust. And lastly, I feel like by this point, a year in, I have learned balance for the most part. When we first started dating, it's really hard to balance everything. You know, you really want to see him all the time, so you're kind of prioritizing your schedule around when you can see him, and it's easy to let your friends kind of fall to the side. But your friends are so important. Time with yourself is so important. Family time is important, and it definitely takes time, I think, to find that balance. I have worked on it consistently, and I think I'm at a point now where I know how to balance it. Like I can spend time with my friends, I can spend time with him, and I can prioritize like still working on myself within the relationship. I think it's so important to keep working on yourself even if you're with somebody. You know, I am not somebody that ever wants to be stagnant in my life, in my growth, and I think bettering yourself is obviously great for you. It's great for your partner, it's great for your friends, it's great for everyone around you if you continue to work on yourself. Being the best version of yourself is always worth the investment. I know I'm going to continue to learn things throughout this next year. I hope that all of my relationships, romantic, friendship, personal, I hope that they all continue to evolve and get better and better and better. Relationships are always changing. It's really crazy being at this stage in life when I have a lot of friends that are married, getting married, have babies, and so those relationships are always changing. They're always evolving with each life stage, and it takes time to fully grasp it all. It's just getting older is crazy, but I think appreciating everybody through each life stage is so important. Not letting any of those relationships, you know, fall to the side just because they've changed or they're different, because they're always gonna change, and it's just important to keep up with all of them. And lastly, I knew this before I was even in this relationship, but I think it's important for people to hear. A romantic relationship will not fix your problems. I think people put a lot of focus on, you know, once I find a boyfriend, I'm finally gonna be happy. But if you're not happy with yourself before then, you're not gonna be happy in a relationship either. If you put all of your hopes in your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your partner being the sole part of your happiness, like, that is so much pressure to put on somebody else and will inevitably not work out. Happiness truly comes from within, and I truly cannot stress that enough. Okay, here's today's makeup. I'm gonna do my hair and then we're gonna go do my nails. Okay, fixed up the hair a bit. Feel like we're looking, you know, more put together, and we're getting rid of these nails. Wasn't obsessed from the second I got them, but also I have to do cute Valentine's Day nails. I think it is so fun putting cute little heart details on the nails, with or without a man. Like, truly, I would do this no matter what, but he will think it's cute. So. Winds have blown in and it is quite chilly out there now. Fingers are frozen, but the nails are good. The nails are done. Okay, now we're officially home the rest of the day and it feels good. I just want to have a cozy rest of the day with myself here. Whew. Okay, a few things. First of all, I put this white t-shirt underneath my sweater before leaving. Do you like it better with or without? I thought it was like a cute little touch. Nails are adorable. I'm sorry, like, I love them. It's times like this where I love being a girl. Like, this is so fun. The girl getting her nails done next to me was doing the same kind of vibe. She had a bunch of little hearts on this finger, and then one big heart on this finger. Like, I just think I love being a girl. It is so fun watching all the girlies get their cute little hearts on their nails for Valentine's Day. It's just heartwarming. I love it. I love treating myself to a cute little manicure, and I'm obsessed with this one. Like, oh. And then I popped into Indigo. I'm just a girl, and I got myself a little something. I just got myself like a little candle. Nothing too crazy, but it's also so heartwarming to me to see the guys in there like looking for their Valentine's Day cards and just looking for little gifts. It is so cute. I just got this little candle. I love the shade of green. I like the stripes. It smells nice and fresh, and I thought it would look cute. Maybe in the office, maybe downstairs. I don't know, but I thought it was fun. So I got that. I'm also going to order in some of my favorite food tonight for dinner as like a little treat myself moment. I very rarely order in food. I don't know why. I just don't. So whenever I do, it feels like a little special treat. And I plan on having a very cozy night. Obviously, bubble bath, book, yummy food, chill vibes, you know? What's not to love? A little snowy. I am so excited. I ordered some Thai food from Shanghai. I ordered my favorite stuff, actually. Okay, first of all, I ordered some spring rolls. Enjoy the rolls. Side of steamed rice. And then, oh wait, what? Oh yeah, okay. My personal favorite Thai food, we have cow soy. It is my absolute favorite thing. There's just nothing like it to me. It hits so hard. Like a nice warm bowl with it as snowy as it is outside. It's just unmatched. I could not ask for anything more. Okay, we're gonna set up a little bowl here and watch an episode of my comfort show, which is The Vampire Diaries. If you know, you know. I will be a Vampire Diaries stan forever. And then I'm gonna have my bath. Honestly, I need it because my body is starting to feel a little stiff, and also like just love a bath. I decided to go for the veggie and tofu. Did I? Or what did I do? Yeah, the veggie and tofu cow soy. I usually get chicken, but I was feeling some veg today. We have our bowl. And what I like to do also, spring rolls, is dip the spring roll into the cow soy. That is so good. This is truly my perfect day.
I found something. What is it? I have no idea.
I am stuffed. Stuffed to the fullest of stuffed. I'm gonna go rot in the bath. I have my new candle I'm gonna light. Gotta grab my book. We have eucalyptus, Epsom salt, shea butter, and almond oil bubbles, water, book. I will be here. guys, it is now 10:30. I can spend so much time in the bath. I can spend so much time in there. It is pure peace to me. Like I'll, you know, drain some water and then I'll refill with some hotter water. And then it's like a fresh bath. I just want to sit and soak and read my book, scroll my phone. You know, honestly, I think Valentine's Day to me is just an excuse to celebrate love in any capacity. If you're single, enjoy yourself and your time and do all the things that you enjoy, or do like a cute little Valentine's and tell your friends how much you love and appreciate them. If you're in a relationship, celebrate with them, you know? I think it's just an excuse to, you know, focus on what you love, what's important, and there's nothing really more to it. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts on Valentine's Day are. Like, do you think it's overrated? Are you celebrating this year? If so, what are you doing? If you're single right now and you're having a hard time with the fact that it's Valentine's Day, just know that you will not be single forever, and enjoy it. I think every season of life is so great in its own way. We will always look back at past seasons of our lives and wish we appreciated them more. So appreciate where you're at, wherever you are. Enjoy your life, every stage of it. It's a journey. We're on the journey of life, and it's a crazy one, but I hope you guys enjoyed spending the day with me, having a wonderful little solo self-care day. I wish you all a very happy Valentine's Day. I love you, and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye.